Top 3 ways to enforce a judgment. Just because a court orders in your favor, this does not necessarily mean that the defendant will pay out what you are owed. In fact, in many cases, the defendant will simply ignore the order, leaving you feeling as though you have no recourse. Fortunately, there are many steps you can take to legally enforce a judgment. The following is a look at the top 3 ways. Wage garnishment. Wage garnishment generally means that a judge will order a portion of the debtor's paycheck to be paid directly to you. The debtor will have no say in whether the amount is deducted. Instead, the employer will automatically deduct the sum to pay you. A wage garnishment may be the best way to ensure that your debt is repaid. Of course, this method only works when the debtor is employed. Bank levy. If you know at which bank the debtor keeps his or her funds, you may pursue a bank levy. With a bank levy, a judge will essentially order that the debtor's account be frozen and seized. A judge may then order that some or all of the amount in the debtor's bank account be used to pay back the debt. The court will likely perform a survey to determine the extent of the debtor's holdings. Asset levy. An asset levy is similar to a bank levy in that a judge will essentially seize the personal property of the debtor to repay the creditor. However, an asset levy can be much more complicated as a judge will have to look for all of the debtor's property and value it. Unlike with a bank account, it may be difficult for a judge to put a precise dollar figure on many assets such as jewelry, electronics, or art. Contact an experienced attorney. Seeking to enforce a judgment against a debtor can be very difficult and complicated. As a result, you will want to work closely with an experienced attorney. Along with the 3 ways to enforce a judgment mentioned here, there may be additional options for your specific situation. Top 3 ways to enforce a judgment.